All right, we may lose some space on this one. It's going to take a little bit of work. So that's what I'm given. And I know that OC, which is this, equals AC, which is this. And if that's the case, if this is x degrees here in the bottom left, that means this is going to be x degrees for angle OAC. And then I know that AC equals ABO. So I need to draw me a line segment here. And that means these two are equal. So if I call this y degrees, that means this one's also going to be y degrees. And I'm trying to find x. I know that this angle here would be 180 minus 2y. Subtract off the bottom two angles. And the other thing I know from right now that y, that angle right there, equals 2x. It equals, since these two are equal, this outside angle will equal x plus x is 2x. Okay, the sum of those twice, you see what I'm saying. Now the other thing I'm going to add is this. Now I've created a diagonal. Let's call it a D. And if that's a diagonal, and if I draw a line up here, if one of the sides of a triangle is a diagonal, I want you to look at triangle ABD. If one of the sides is a diagonal, that means that angle right there has got to be 90 degrees. Now, what else do I know? I know that this is a radius and this is a radius, so they both have to equal. And let's call this angle Z, and since these two sides equal, we know that this angle, little angle up here at the top, has got to be Z. So that gives me that x equal 2Z. For the same reason y equal 2x. And I know that, okay, we know the angle C, we know that angle CAB, yeah, we know that angle is 180 minus 2y. I know that the sum of these angles at the top have got to be 90. So that's going to be a Z plus an X, Z plus an X, plus a 180 minus 2y has got to give me 90. And that's a Z plus an X minus a 2y equals a negative 90. Okay, what else do I know? I know that, what else do I, oh yeah, look at the big triangle. Look at triangle DAB or ABD. And I know the sum of those has to give you 180. I know that Z plus 90, because this right here is going to be 90, it's going to be 90 degrees. Z plus 90 plus Y has got to give me 180. And that is Z equal 90 minus Y. What I'm trying to do is come up with some equations that have an x in them where I can solve for x. That's basically what I'm trying to do. And let's see if I have enough to do that right now. We know that x equals 2z from up here. I know that x equals 2, oh good grief, x equals 2z. I know that x equals 2 times, another name for z is 90 minus y. 90 minus y. And what's another name for y? Do I have that? Let me erase this equal mark here. What's another name for y? Y is 2x. So x equals 2. 90, another name for y is 2x. And look at there, I've got an equation that just involves an x. That's going to be x equal 180 minus 4x. And if you add 4x to both sides, that gives me 5x equal 180. And that tells me that x must equal 5. We're going to 18. That's going to be 3 times 15, 30, 36. There's your answer. 36.